Hi everybody, welcome to Coding Beta. Today we're going to be upgrading from Laravel 6.x to Laravel 7.x. This was originally going to be a live stream, but I'm just getting started here on YouTube, and apparently it takes 24 hours for them to kind of verify you and set you up for the live stream. So I figured I'd just go ahead and make a quick video instead. So we'll see how this goes. I'm not sure how much content it'll be, how long the video will end up being, but we'll see if it's useful or not. From what I've heard, the upgrade process is pretty quick and straightforward, and the project that I'm going to be updating is just this coding beta site that I use to show all my examples and do all of my programming. So I've got the upgrade guide on Laravel up here, and just going through, estimated upgrade time 15 minutes. I don't even know if it'll take that long again because I really don't have any code in this site. I'm just updating kind of the main framework itself. So scrolling down here, it looks like the first step we need to do, I know we've got PHP 7.2.5 or higher, so we're good there. So updating dependencies. So it looks like we need to go into our composer JSON and we need to set the framework to 7, collision to 4.1, upgrade PHP unit, Laravel Tinker, and facade ignition. So let's go over to code and we can start doing that. So I've got my composer JSON here, and we're going to go, the framework is being upgraded to 7.0. We've got collision to 4.1. And then PHP unit is 8.5. And Laravel Tinker is 2.0. Okay, that's already set. Lastly, ignition is also 2.0. Let's see, ignition 2.0. Okay. So I think we should be good to go there. So I'm going to go ahead and in the terminal do composer update, and we'll see if it pulls in everything fine there. Meanwhile, let's go over and keep looking here. So let's see, Symfony 5 related upgrades. We've got, looks like we need to update the report and render methods in our exception handler. Looks like it's just got a different interface there. It used to be exception instance, and now it's going to be an instance of the throwable interface. So that might be the next thing to upgrade. Meanwhile, it looks like we're just about finishing up here with our upgrade. Okay, we did get some errors. Let's take a look at what this is. Declaration of app exceptions handler must be compatible with report throwable. Okay, so this is that exact error that we just saw. And it looks like all the composer packages updated fine, and then this was doing the kind of post-install scripts that Laravel does, and that's when it found this exception error. So this is going to be an app exceptions handler. So app exceptions handler, we're going to open that file, and it said should accept instances of the throwable interface instead of exception instances. So if we go report here, this should be throwable. I'm not sure if we need that. Let's simplify that fully qualified domain. And then likewise here should also be throwable. Okay, so we're going to update the PHP doc, so that looks good. And let's update the PHP doc there as well. Okay, so I believe that should be it. Let's go ahead down here, and I'm going to run composer update again and see if we get any errors this time, or if that kind of fixed everything. Meanwhile, let's go back to the docs. Okay, so next, please update your session configuration file secure option. to have a fallback value of null, and the same side option to have a fallback value of lax. Okay, so that's going to be in the config session. So that'll be, well, let's go ahead and wait for this because it looks like, okay, yeah. So now Composer has finished. All the post install scripts seem to go fine. So I think we're good there. So I'm going to open up the config session. And here it said we need to set the secure to have the null fallback. So let's scroll down. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so secure currently has false, and we're going to change that to null for the fallback. And then lastly, the same site needs to be LAX. Same site as null, and instead we're going to make that LAX. Okay, so we've got that done. I'm just curious at this point if the site will load. If we are, let's reload this here. Sure enough, yeah, it pulled up, and I'm guessing we are on 7, and we're kind of good to go now. Let's just run through quick and see if there's any other stuff that we need to hit. Like I said, I assumed this was going to be pretty quick and straightforward because this installation is basically has no code in it. It's just kind of a blank install. So there's not going to be a lot of legacy stuff that I need to go through and update. So authentication, again, we don't have any authentication in this app. Blade components, we're not using Eloquent, add hidden, add visible. Nope, we don't need anything like that. Date serialization, factory types, route binding. Let's see here, mail, markdown, queues, resources, routing, the router get routes method. Yep, nothing there. Okay, yeah, so I just kind of ran through the rest of that list, and again, there's a lot of kind of quick fixes of things that most people would need to do, because if you have an actual site that you're running, you're probably going to be, using some of these routing things or resources or dealing with queues, depending on what all you've got going on. There's going to be some more changes in here, but again, all I wanted to do is update just the kind of scaffolding, just the blank install that I currently have going on that I use to create examples and do these code videos with. So I figured there wouldn't be much to this. That's why I was planning on doing a live stream and kind of trying that out, but it looks like that didn't work out for us today with YouTube wanting to verify my account and everything. So I'll go ahead and throw this video up and see if it's useful for anyone. So look forward to some more Laravel 7, I guess, videos now. I might get into some of the new features and changes and things that are available there as I have time in the future to kind of keep creating these videos. Obviously, I'm just getting started here on YouTube, so if you see any of this stuff like it, I'd really appreciate any support for the kind of getting off the ground and getting started. If there's any videos you want me to create, let me know, and we'll go from there. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.